Hello, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to some more Warhammer 2 Total War as the Dawi, still without internet, recording inhumane amounts of these videos every day. I think this is the fourth one or the fifth one I'm recording today. Truly, you know, I'm enjoying it. What can I say? I mean, there's nothing else to do. Obviously, I can play Mass Effect on and off, depending on the situation. It's also a huge series, takes way more time than anything else. Editing it takes a long time, and I'm not happy with the dialogue. I'm not happy with my commentary now. I'm really not happy with my commentary. I think for the first few videos, so you know, I'm having to think about that. I'm having to really, you know, there's a lot of production going on, and in the midst of all of that, you know, I have all sorts of technical problems. So, you know, complaining aside, I like Iron Drakes. I really like Iron Drakes. I really like Iron Drakes. There's not much more to it.
If you want something done right, Ungringot.
Do it yourself. Alright, we're going to use the underway to get here and then jump this way to fight that siege, and then we'll get you to colonize in the Gashazar. Actually, in this settlement, growth, because Nagashazar is very important. Well, it's very important for a lot of races. The Dawi, here and there. Matter of fact, I am of the opinion that the bonus Nagashazar provides should be a little bit stronger. Considering the fact that we probably won't get Nagash in the third game, we might, but we might not. Yeah, considering that fact, you know, really should consider paying more homage to him. Okay, assassinate. Failed. Alright, you get experience, that's all that matters. He's extremely low on experience for this level, but we're going to start bumping those numbers up now. And then just next turn. We're wasting some time, and I know that our grudges are going to get progressively worse and worse as time continues. But at the same time, apparently time is my new favourite word for this episode. At the same time, I do need to take it kind of slowly. I accidentally pressed escape, sorry. Also, I forgot last time I was going to talk about, or the video before the last video, I said I was going to talk about Eisenhorn, and then last video I just completely forgot about that. So yeah, Eisenhorn, had a chance to read a little bit more now, so I can, you know, arguably provide more insight into the actual bloody thing. Okay. This changes things a little bit, or it changes my plan a little bit. No, it doesn't. I'm just going to move here and not declare war yet until these guys are ready. I think, yeah. Alright, and then this army goes
I have no time for
this way. Colonize.
One rug.
And then give me growth here as well. Plus faction-wide trade income is probably going to be fairly important. How much is trade with them worth? 1,600, lovely. I wish I could establish trade with Karaza, correct. Their strength rating is 8 again, which tells me well, it doesn't tell me much, but I'm pretty sure I know
Yes.
why it's gone from like 33 to 8 again. I think they've recruited like regiments of renown and stuff.
Friends of the Dawi.
probably. Anyways, Grimgor is the #1 faction in strength, so... And I'm number 3, which... is a bit strange. I mean, I could field like another army, I guess, but... I don't know. Grimgor is doing the war, so...
By the king's command.
I suppose that is one reason why things like these are happening. Assault garrison failure. It was a 50-50 shot, mate. Come on. Get it together. I want to defend Valea's Sorrow with this army and Siege Karak 8 Peaks with this army. That's going to take 2 turns. Don't want to upgrade this. I'm saving up to get Karak Zorn to level 4. Which I realise I could have done faster somehow. Okay, I guess losing one of the settlements early on wasn't exactly helpful, but... You know, it takes time to get these to level 4 and 5, especially for the dwarves. I guess more stone-bread bakeries littered throughout the place would increase growth, and maybe focusing on growth tech earlier would have helped as well, but, you know, who cares? Alright, there is... Oh, these are all wrong. So the Grimnir one is melee defense and physical resistance. Valea is ward save, enemy hero success chance. I mean, I've got to recruit you just so I can refresh the pool, but... You know, like... Not particularly useful for the war effort, I'm afraid. Oh, yes, I keep getting distracted. Eisenhorn, finally. It's really good, okay? I haven't read through... I'm just reading Xenos right now. I have 2 other books that I haven't bought yet, but I probably will as soon as I finish this one. I've talked about Dan Abnett before on the channel, the author. Love his style. In this one, he jumps between narrative in the past and narrative in the present. This makes it... Okay, so I probably like that the least out of any literature fan ever. Jumping around in the narrative sense between past, present, and between narrators and stuff. I really don't like that. I understand that it's a legitimate technique, that there are many, many reasons why people would do such a thing. The fragmentation of the narrative can, as a device, can be used for a million different things in literature. I've spent 4.5 years of my life studying just that, so I know. My point is, I know. But I just don't like reading it. I just don't derive a lot of enjoyment from it because it's messy and chaotic, and especially from something that is most of the time just escapist literature. You know, it's no Othello or Hamlet. Most of the time is just, you know, it's a bit like, well, why? What's the point, you know? I mean, I understand what the point is, but it just feels a bit like, I don't really want to read that, is the sort of feeling I get. Anyways, not to offend people that, you know, love stuff like that. I mean, it sort of, I guess, depends on the execution a lot of the time, or, well, technically all the time. I mean, you look at a movie like Memento. That is the shining beacon of fragmented, incomplete narratives and postmodernism in some respect, at least structurally. That is phenomenal, right? The whole point of the movie is in that incomplete narrative and fragmentation. Here it's sort of used to gradually build a picture of characters, events, their significance, and so on and so forth. But the problem is, if I learn that a character is dead, like now, I think Mining Dispute, yeah. If I learn that a character is dead now, and then in the next 50 or so pages, I start learning about why that character's death mattered more and more, I sort of tend to view the entire character through the prism of, oh, it's the dead person. And that's... Although, I mean, that's not entirely a problem.
we go.
It's a little bit of a problem. It's not terrific. So, anyways, it does that, but it doesn't do it too often. So, and it does it in such a way that it's easy to follow, right? So, in that sense, I didn't mind it, but just, you know, reader beware, that does happen. Immune to vampiric attrition. Double experience gain when fighting vampires. Local corruption goes through the roof. Leadership when fighting vampires. I'll fight vampires eventually, but I feel like this should be stronger. Because, like, what? 10 leadership and double experience when fighting vampires. Okay. Immune to vampiric attrition. I mean, that's not useful. I'm sorry, but, I mean, to the Dawi, we can just use the underway. And then, you know, your attrition doesn't exist. And when we need to take a fight, just go into normal mode, fight, and, you know, attack either the settlement or the army. The territory that vampires occupy and can attrition isn't that big, and you're immune to attrition within settlements. So, really, like, it's not a big deal at all. Matter of fact, it's just not a big deal, period. That said, though, it's expensive, it's a tier 5 building. Let's get some better bonuses for it. Especially if we don't get to see Nagash at all in the entire thing. But anyways, that aside, Cazador Dragonslayer is going to go use the underway as soon as he's replenished. Go over here and he's going to start taking all of this from Grimgore. And that's going to be lovely. I already have you working on things, but yeah, you're just going to go... Oh, I'm going to use the underway over here, gotta remember that. Okay, tell you what now, tell you something right now, considering the situation with the sieges, that this is Karak 8 Peaks, that it's a small garrison, and that this is a small garrison, I don't want to auto-resolve, because it's going to take way too many losses. I want to fight those battles manually. Fighting them manually on camera makes sense from a sort of narrative lore perspective, in that, you know, these are ancient Dawi holds and that I'm trying to reclaim them now and that's good and etc, etc. Yeah, terrific. It's kind of boring to watch though. It's not an interesting fight, it's not a challenging fight, it's not even an important fight because I'm going to win either way. Even if I just hurl everything at the walls, I'm going to take fewer casualties than what the auto-resolve gives me. So, I'm going to make you a deal. I'm going to fight one of them on camera, one of them off camera. I think that's a good balance to strike between the two. Age of Discovery, I don't think we have a major port. No, we don't. The one over there doesn't count, so... Oh, well. Okay, here we go. So do we fight Black Karag or Karak 8 Peaks? We fight Black Karag because it's a quest location. And they don't have any armies apart from like a couple over there. Decisive victory with low casualties. Quick save, and then we'll see how decisive it is.
Fight for your old.
That's not good enough, I'm sorry.
Reclaim what was lost.
Yeah, I mean, it has a gold mine and everything, and that's terrific, but...
We are one step closer.
Yeah, look at that. That's... I'm sorry, that's not good enough. Let's fight this battle manually. And then this battle is probably going to go the same way. Yeah, decisive victory, low casualties, but not really. You're going to, like, wipe out like, a third of... or a half or more of each and every one of these melee units, so yeah, no. Let's fight Black Karag manually, and then this I'll fight off camera also manually, so I take fewer casualties. And here we go. Between this battle and the, or between this jump cut, if you will, and the previous one, I did the battle for Karak 8 Peaks. It's a little bit annoying. The catapults weren't exactly listening. I'm like, go shoot the tower, and they're like, okay, and they start walking up to the tower. Use the catapult. Don't just go and hit it with your hammer. I mean, I understand it's a very dwarf thing to do, but you know, come on. Oh, they're overshooting this, hitting the infantry. Let's get closer.
Quick about it.
Do you remember the good old days when we didn't have to do this? Where your artillery would outrange the towers. Those were the glory days, right? You just set up with your Roman legion full of artillery, and you would just pound the living hell out of the city, and then you'd go in with your legionnaires, and it'd be a nice, fine balance between cheesing the defenses and you know, actually fighting the siege battle properly. But now we have this, which, yeah, you know, it's not bad, but I think that describes it quite well. Alright, anyways. I've noticed something, and please don't laugh. I have a huge smile on my face while I'm playing Warhammer 2. And I think I've noticed this, I think, about 5 minutes ago. I was looking at something on the phone, and I turned off the phone, and I just saw my reflection on the bloody thing, and I'm like, damn, I'm playing Warhammer, and I have a huge smile on my face the entire time I'm playing it, while I was doing the other battle, obviously. This is a fantastic bloody game, you know, like, everything aside, this is just fun. This is just incredibly fun. There's things I'll change, there's things that annoy me, there's, you know, there's things, period, but it's just fun, you know, it's just incredibly fun. Let's put the guys over here. I want to get rid of as many of these archers as possible. Remember, this isn't the important battle. I mean, it's important in that, yes, it's the quest thing and everything, and yeah, yada yada yada, that's fine. But this isn't the important battle. The important battle that we're going to have is after this one. Yeah, that one's the important one. With the actual army from the Crooked Moon Mutinous Gits. They're the ones that are going to be causing most of the problems. Let's grab one of these. Okay, I launched it with way too little velocity and still managed to kill something. I need to launch it like way higher. That. Even higher than this probably, but so we can drop on top of the enemies. Can we appreciate how this was a perfect shot without any guidance almost? Fascinating. Alright, let's go after that. No, they're moving. I forgot to turn on guard mode and everything. That's alright. I'll stop them after I right after I do that. Okay, they actually haven't moved a lot. They actually haven't moved at all almost. I think they were just rotating. Guard mode. Guard mode, there we go. I would like you to shoot there. I would like you to shoot there. I would like you and you to shoot there. And then, do you have the thing as well? I think you do. Yeah, you do. Alright, here we go. Here we go, here we go. It's a shame they started moving as I was en route, as they say, but that's alright. Bonk. Those are black ones, by the way. Incredibly tough bastards. Longbeards are going to have a hard time dealing with a large number of those, but Longbeards won't have to deal with large numbers of those, will they? Here we go. This one's going for the archers. Okay, bit ugly. Let's try that at a slightly better angle. Beautiful. A bit more to the left. To the right, actually. That's the complete opposite of what I said. And right there. Beautiful. Alright, I'm going to stop. Let's get some archers in there. And no, we finally took out the thing. Okay. Black ones. Araboys. Don't go anywhere. You're going the wrong way. Black ones. How about those orc boar boys over there? How about that, eh? And you can fire on those as well, but I'm going to take control of you and fire like that. Oh, it's the explosive ones. Nope. Thought I could home in with a couple. Okay, we'll just do a few more. All right, we'll just do a few more. It's addicting, goddammit. It's difficult to stop. How? Look. How am I supposed to stop? Look at that. And you do that in full knowledge of just how important that shot is, because that was like a... Look at that. Okay, well, maybe on trolls it's not that important, but with black orcs it's like it's a huge amount of damage. Okay, let's focus on those arrow boys. Or not. Right, we will have some melee, don't worry. We will have some proper actual combat, despite it not being the best thing to do. The best thing to do right now would be to not engage these arrow boys. And instead... waste the ammo of the arrow boys and just... use up all our ammunition on fighting these guys, but that's not what we're going to do. Matter of fact, I'd like to take a few shots at the trolls. That's going to waste most of our ammo. And as that's happening, let's actually start the combat proper, eh? So we did a load of damage with the catapults. Now let's actually get into proper melee combat and get on with taking the settlement. Okay, Tiny, your objective is to eat that goblin, okay? Tiny arrives and it's over. It's over before it began. Mind you, that's no high-level lord or anything, and yeah, the cavalry's now going to do some damage to him, and all the boring stuff, you know, but who cares? Like, who cares? It's look, goddammit, like, who cares? Do we want to do this? I don't really want to do this. I'm going to damage Tiny maybe a little bit. Not really. I think it did a lot more damage to the others. Okay, now this. Engaged in melee bombardment. Ah, interesting. Very interesting. Alright, go after the trolls now. Go, Tiny, go! love it if you could shoot those guys, because these are the only threat right now. Oh, actually, Thorek, go, 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 please, 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 Thorek, please, yes, 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 please, Thorek, do the thing, yes, yes, yes. Not quite what I wanted. Not quite what I wanted.
Casting the runes.
Okay, is there any other big sort of chunk of enemy forces that we could test this on?
The clans unite.
Not really. Alright. Oh, that's it. Stop shooting. I've broken them. It's a shame. I wanted to use his ability and like test it out. I suppose we can do it. Just like that.
Ironbrow.
Okay, lengthy cast time, and then... Yeah, alright, it's not that much damage. It doesn't look like that much damage, but okay. There we go. That was the battle. So, let's see what we got out of this. Actually, spoilers, I kind of already know. Let's loot and occupy.
We are one step closer to understanding.
I don't want this.
Formulas.
Yeah, that's all cool, because I have Karak Azul. I mean, it's right there. I understand that it, you know, it's different for Karak Zorn down here. It's like, it's pretty far away, as we've seen, but, I mean, even then, like, this army made it here relatively quickly. But let's say I recruit now at Karak 8 Peaks. Oh, sorry, not Karak 8 Peaks, at Karak Azul. Or hell, even Karak 8 Peaks. Like, I'm not going to demolish these, I'm just going to let them stay. So, like, I can do it here now. There's no point in having more stuff at the Black Crag. Okay. I think now I want to go for Rally and some of the other stuff, because these guys are level 7, these guys are level 8 and level 7. Longbeards, obviously, you have there's some work for them, but yeah. Okay, can I craft anything from here? No, I need the chain, the puzzle box, and the tankard. Army ability, Ancestral Rune of Valea. Acts on target when in area. Augment area ground. Affects allies in range. So, effect range 40 meters. So it's not that big, but it's everyone in the area. Restores vigor and 1,728 HP. That's good. That's really good. Mind you, this is bloody amazing as well. This additional tradable resources produced plus 100. Plus 10 Oath Gold per faction. These are exceptionally powerful buffs. Like, these are exceptionally powerful buffs. There are few things in the game that on their own alone provide as much of an effect in battle and in the campaign or wherever really. Like, there's powerful things in the game, yes, but usually they're built around different items and stuff. Like, there's the Winds of Magic, for example, of the vampires. There's maybe another thing that can do that. Military Alliance. No, but I'll go for a defensive alliance if you want. Yeah. Because Military Alliance will add my power or a percentage of my power to your faction power, and then I'm never confederating you. Well, there is another way. There's actually a very interesting way of doing it. Declaring a bunch of wars, dragging your ally into a bunch of wars, and then breaking alliance with them. Won't that make them hate you? Yes, but you don't give them the chance to hate you, because the next turn you offer confederation, and they're gonna be scared shitless. If you pardon the swearing. They are going to be extremely... I don't need leadership. They're going to be extremely... I don't need leadership, period. No. I was like, 5 leadership isn't going to make too big of a difference. They're going to be extremely scared because they're in a bunch of wars and they don't know what to do. Okay, Karak Azul. I would like... Well, first of all, let's go to some place like Lamia, and then see out of the Rune Lords what we can recruit. So it's Valea and Grunir again. Screw you, is what I say to that. Now, Karak Azul, Perceptive or Tough. I don't really want either of these. Campaign line of sight magic item drop chance. It's not bad. Tough is... As for the runesmiths, no. Alright, we'll go with the tough one, I guess. And we'll give you a proper army and everything. Longbeards and the lot, right? We have a ton of money. There's no reason not to. We have a large bank, and we have quite a bit of money in the income department as well. So there's really absolutely no reason not to use it. We're going to take the Black Iron Mine next turn, and we're going to take this, and then we're going to take on these settlements as well. I don't know where the majority of what's his face's army is, but I know that a lot of his border settlements are just undefended, so I'm gonna get on that immediately. There's also ogres here. I want you to go and talk to those ogres. In the meantime, get quarrelers in the meantime, because that's what we're going to use for sure. And then whether we move to organ guns or what, we'll discuss that as time progresses. Okay, so we want Karagatron and the Iron Rock. We want the Iron Rock so we can establish trade in this general direction. Now just end turn. Oh yeah, and I've sent this guy this way to scout and try and find the greenskin armies. So far we haven't been very successful, but, you know, we'll get there eventually. I need items from the forge. But for most of the good items that I'm looking to get, I need some resources as well, so we'll get them eventually. And it's not like it's not like we have to get those items or else the campaign fails. It's just nice little buffs for our lords, and I have to worry less about them effectively. Ancient Blood of Valea, that's good. What about the new ones? We have Blood of Grimmere. We also have a Disciplined one. I will take the Disciplined one, and I will disband him. Disciplined is good. I'll use him. I'll actually use him for commanding an army, probably. Now, I also want a runesmith. Cunning, confident. Let's go with confident. And you're going to be embedded into this army. Let's give you... I'll give you the damaging rune, dampening. Actually, no. Let's give you the damaging rune and then hardened armor, for example. Make that whole army a bit better. You can raid, get a bit closer. Now you're within range of Iron Rock. They're not going to recruit anything except goblins, so no need to worry about them. And because we fought the battle manually, which was the entire point of the whole thing, we can now... No, I need items. Let's get the scouting. We can now use the underway to move to character
If you want something done
drawn
right,
and then take it the next turn. We can also
aye, grudges will be settled.
declare war on Grimgor over here
Just
and start taking over his stuff.
for the wisdom of the land.
Iron is useful, I like iron. Alright, and now we're in, well, we're in good, as they say. Fortress of Vorag. Shouldn't be that well defended. Close victory. Come on, really? Close victory? There's nothing garrisoning it. I'll fight this off camera as well. It's a pitiful battle. I'll fight in between episodes. For now, let's go over here and give it tax, I think. 25 because conquest and yeah, just tax. We don't need anything else, right? No. Good. Okay, I kind of want to get rid of... Yeah, I'm going to get rid of this and build a barracks there and something else over here, but not right now. There's other things to do.
My anger burns bright.
Okay. Lost Plateau to be upgraded. We know about that. You have some upgrades as well. Good. Let's get you... Let's get you Lightning Strike, and then I'll get Tactician. This is kind of useless, but I'm going to get points into that much later. For now, we don't need it. Zufar 42 pounders, actually weak. Like, actually pretty darn weak. Considering you only get 1 or 2 of them per battle, I'm not impressed. I mean, speed's not that important. I'll get 2. It's not utterly useless, but it's like it's pretty useless. Let's go over to the forge, see if we can't make anything now. Do we have any advanced weaponry? We have this hammer. Gives perfect vigor, weapon strength plus 10, bonus versus infantry plus 10. Ugh, I almost feel like the Prospector's pickaxe is better. It's no weapon strength, but armor piercing plus 30. Very important, but I mean, yeah, alright, I'll give this to someone, I suppose, but I'm not overly excited about it. And then we're out of Oath Gold, so we're going to need to wait around for a little bit. Not something I thought I'd ever say. Let's see who gets the new weapon. Obviously not you. Do you have any character runes for you, maybe? Speed plus 25 and Strider. Yes, I actually want to give you this. And Causes Fear. You know what? Why not? Go ahead. You can cause fear to enemies. Actually, no. Let's not do that. Let's instead go to the Forge, go to Character Runes. Let's see what runes we have left that we haven't created. None that I want to give you. Alright. Never mind. Yes, indeed, you can cause fear to enemies. It makes sense from many perspectives. It just makes sense. Alright. You, armor, you have a weapon. You don't have a weapon. Give you Fencer's Blade, because you don't need a phenomenal weapon. It's not like you fight all that often. You can cause fear as well, though. Siege holdout -1, why not? Recruitment for artillery, unnecessary. Good. Zamil, I'll think about it. Cazador. Nothing. Cazador needs a engineer. Cazador needs a master engineer, and soon. Fortunately, we are at capacity for those, but Cazador will definitely need a master engineer soon. So in that case, I suppose I should check what you have. Oh, I gave you the Prospector's Pickaxe and stuff. You also have a bunch of these things, which... I mean, I have nothing better to give you, so you might as well keep them. Okay, I guess this goes to the new army, then. No, it doesn't. Forgot about this guy. There you go. And you do actually need this. You're going to be fighting, so there you go. Alright. Banner of Eternal Flame. Well, you already have one. No. Character rune? No. Alright, good. You're pretty happy with that. I didn't give him a hero. Because, like, what do I give him? A Lord, Master Engineer? Where do I find one? Like, I'm at capacity for them. A Runesmith, he's a Runesmith Lord, so, like, you know, a Thane? Why? There's no point. Plus, I'm at capacity for those as well, so there you go. Alright, let me fight this off camera, but until I do that... Is there anything else to be done? No. Alright, so I'm going to call it here, I think. Let me just check the video time. Yes, it is. It's hard to keep track of all the video files, because I'm done with uni, and I'm just going to fight this. I won't show you the entire battle, but I'll fight this off camera. So I'm done with uni. Well, you're never really done with uni, are you? But, like, I have 2 exams left until I've graduated, and they're not, you know, they're time-consuming to prepare, but they're not exactly difficult, so, you know, that'll get done, within, like, 2 months from now or so, I think. But until then, I'm just scot-free. There's nothing to do. I can't look for a job either, because, you know, I just can't, haven't graduated yet, so yeah, it's like, it's just sit around and do nothing except record, I guess, but I can't upload anything! Yeah, anyways. I'll see you all next time. Have fun, take care, and bye-bye.